So hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening. It's such a pleasure to be here. Who is excited? Who is excited? I, for one, I'm always excited being here. And I'm particularly excited because tonight is not like my previous live sessions. Tonight is actually a webinar. You're going to be learning a whole lot. Yes, other times I've been having conversations with my guests, but the person that I have today is a young man that I respect a lot. So, he's a young man that I respect the wisdom that God has given him, and he's someone that I really, really am inspired by, given the things that he's doing. My God. So if you are on here and you're excited, you're in the right place. And if you're not excited, just start building up that excitement because you're going to be learning a whole lot, a whole lot. And if you are here and you know how we say it when we are young, if you're happy and we clap your hands. If you are here and you know that you'll be getting a lot of value from this session, I need you to take the link to this video. If you're watching on YouTube, take the link and share to your friends, your village people, everybody, your loved ones, your lovers, your exes and exes. Share it to them. If you're on Facebook, share this video to everybody that you know. Let them join this session because you don't want them to miss out on this. Okay, I'm excited for the topic that we'll be discussing today, and the person that will be discussing it with you is somebody that I know is very much qualified to talk about it. I wouldn't bring on anyone who is not qualified to talk about anything on my show. You know it. So Joseph Etim is a young man that you want to listen to every day. And this is not flattery or hyping. No, he's someone that you want to listen to every day because of how he's able to do his things, how he's able to go for opportunities. In fact, how he's able to recognize opportunities first, and he's able to maximize those opportunities. Because it's one thing to identify opportunities. It's one thing to have an eye out for opportunities. It's one thing to have an eye for opportunities, eyes that see opportunities. And it's another thing to be able to go for that opportunity or go for those opportunities. And not only that, maximize that opportunity. Many of us, for some of us, we don't even go for opportunities. We don't even see opportunities, not to talk of going for them. For some of us, we see opportunities and we go for them, but then we go for those opportunities in fear or with doubt. With this imposter syndrome, I don't think I'm qualified for this opportunity. And for some of us, those people that you think are doing so well, They go into, they go for those opportunities, and they go with the knowledge and the understanding that this opportunity is for me, because they know that they stand to gain a lot as a result of those opportunities. So if you're excited, please let me know in the comments that you're excited. Let me know your name and where you're watching us from before I bring on our guest for today. Like, I cannot wait to bring him on, but we are not going to start until we, do our normal pleasantries. You get what I mean? First time, John, it's good to have you here. Good evening. Good evening. Hi, Junior Raphael. It's good to have you. Bernardine Ferdinand. It's good to have you on here. I see your comments. Keep them coming. All right, keep them coming. You're not sharing this video, and that is not good. Don't be your own village people, or be the village people of your friends. All right, this is an opportunity. We're talking about opportunities today, and this is an opportunity that you want your friends to know about. Okay, for some of you now, this conversation we'll be having today is a conversation that you point to years from now and say, this was a conversation that made me start going for opportunities. This was a conversation that made me to start seeing opportunities around me. Because like in the copy that I put out before, I was always seeing notifications. Also, I went here and it was amazing. Awards won, nominations won, scholarships won. And I'm like, what's going on here? I'll see my friends celebrate. I'm happy for them more. And most of the time, those days, I didn't even care about those opportunities. I'm like, okay, so when did this one even happen? So opportunities used to fly me by, used to go over my head, because I didn't care about them. I didn't have ears to listen to conversations that could be opportunities for me for growth. Do you understand? And for some of us, we don't pay attention. You don't even think that you're not so clear about where you are going or what you want for your life. So because of that, when the opportunity comes for your growth, you don't take it and you don't maximize it, because you don't even think that this is something that you should be concerned about, right? Because you are too content. If you're like me, well, like the former me, you are too content to even want anything. As long as your immediate needs are taken care of, you are fine. Opportunities, what are they? But that is not the mindset you want to have if you want to go big, if you want to grow. All right. If you are a youth, you must have a curious mind. And that is what we'll be discussing today. Like, I don't even want to talk much about this today. I'm going to let our guest do all the talking. So if you're excited, if you are excited, well, I don't think any of you will be more excited than I am, but let's see. If you are excited for us to have this conversation, if you're excited that I'm having Joseph Etim, that name is loud. If you're excited that I'm having Joseph Etim on this session, let me see your comments, okay? Let me see your favorite emojis in the comments. Without further ado, we need to bring him on. So let me see your favorite emojis. Facebook user, I wish I know your name, but it's all good. You didn't give StreamYard access to your account. That is why it's just showing Facebook user. But it's all good. Boma, you're watching from YouTube. It's good to have you on here. I'm excited to be here and willing to learn. My name is Boma Balafama, and I'm watching from Port Harcourt. Awesome, it's good to have you here. Thank you for joining us in this session. So who is excited? Let me see your comments. I'm not bringing Joseph on until I see your favorite emojis. It's not one that I have to bring on without proper introduction or proper standing ovation. But since I cannot see you, let your emojis do the talking for you, okay? There's this new wave on social media now, this trend. Use me as your God forbid button. Use your emojis as your standing ovation button. So let's go. Let's go. Keep it coming. 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 Ambassador Savior, it's good to have you watching from Uyo. Nice. Who else? Victor Correa is watching from Port Harcourt. Awesome. Good to have you here. Your favorite emojis. Let's keep it coming. I've shared the webinar. I hope there's a prize. The prize is the knowledge that you'll be getting. That is more than enough prize. that I can even ask for. Trust me, it's going to be packed. It's going to be packed. I have my pen and my paper here to learn. Yes, I'm hosting this, but I'm here to learn. So we're learning together. All right. All right. All right. Let me bring on our guest. Drum roll. I'm excited. I'm excited. Are you excited? Drum roll. There he is. Hi, Joseph. My goodness. My goodness. It's so good to have you on here. Good evening. Thanks for joining me. Thank you.
Hi, Chi, good evening. I'm super excited to be here, and sincerely, I think I'm ready for this. So, thank you so much for having me. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for having this beautiful platform. It's amazing to watch you, and it's also a privilege to be doing this live show with you. And I'm hoping that this would be an experience for a lot of people. This would be the best start. One of the things I believe is sometimes we pray for opportunities, but we get to miss the opportunities, the answers to the opportunities we pray for when they come, right? So I'm just hoping that a lot of people will be understanding that this is the prayers or this is the answer to the prayers they've been making. And for some people also, this would be like their deliverance service. Yeah. Sometimes
Yes.
we try a lot of things, we are stuck, but we don't know that it's just one information, just one hack, just one tool, just one secret, just one person we get to learn from, just one person we get to learn, we listen to, that would just determine the course of our lives, right? So the theme is recognizing and maximizing profitable opportunities in 2023. And I'm still looking
Yes.
forward to this. And I'm hoping that this session would be a transforming one for your audience. So thank you so much for having me.
My goodness. Do we even have to say anything again? Just look at the introduction. We've not even started, guys. We have not even started. Something you said really struck out for me. It stood out for me. He said this could be the answers to the prayers that people have been making, because we pray for opportunities. God, I pray for open doors, and then you're looking at a door in front of you that is open, but you're not walking in because you cannot even see it. You cannot recognize that this is the miracle that you've been praying for. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm not going to say any further or try to interrupt or cut. So please take it away. You're taking us on how to recognize and maximize profitable opportunities. It's important. That profitable is very, very important, because some opportunities are meant to, well, so for some people, but those opportunities might be their downfall. But we need to be able to
Yeah.
not only recognize opportunities, but look at the ones that are actually profitable and maximize them. So take it on, take it off, take it off. I'm with you.
Okay. Thank you so much for the invite again. Yeah, my name is, for those that don't know me, this is your first time seeing this face, hearing this voice. My name is Joseph Tim, and I'm the founder of Young People Connect Africa. I'm best known for being a brand consultant, a media specialist, and the truth is, I'm the best you can find anywhere, right? So today,
Yes.
I'll just, yes, I'll just try to see how I can share some of my insights, some of the wisdom, some of the things that have helped me, right? And I'm hoping that during this session, some of us would just pay attention. Sometimes we keep attending events, webinars, conferences, and a lot of things that we're supposed to change our lives, but then we don't get to extract the juice, the benefit, because of what we call um, you could call it the wrong mindset. You could call it lack of expectation. So I'm just trying to encourage us, right? This young man you are listening to right now can be or is the answer to the prayers you've been making. But the big question is tonight, would you accept the answers, or you just postpone your change, your transformation, and the activation of your destiny, right? So this is not a mistake. You didn't just see this link by mistake. You didn't just jump on this webinar by mistake. You didn't just jump on this YouTube by mistake. You didn't just connect with Chinaza by mistake. This was meant to change your life, yeah, and I'm here to help you, right? So the theme is recognizing and maximizing profitable opportunities in 2023. And Chinaza, this topic is beautiful and I think it's very strategic, yeah. and I'm hoping and I'm
Yes.
ready. So I'll just go straight to it. I'll just go straight to it, right? So the first word I find interesting there is recognizing, right? Because we live in a world where people don't get to recognize or what I call spot opportunities. Yeah. One of the phrases I like using is this phrase that we must learn how to use the lens. We must learn how to use the lens. Now, what do I mean by that? Lens is when you see people, when you see events, when you see things, you must put on a lens that is trying to decipher what is this, right? Because a lot of people, like for instance, you see this conference, you see this webinar right now, you're not able to understand what can I get from this, right? You see a post on Facebook, you don't get to understand what can I learn from this person, right? So you just see some people writing some really inspiring things, and for some people, like you know how somebody just got access to a fully funded opportunity, they just got access to 50,000 naira grant, and they were able to just put in words the things that were able to help them on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on it, on Twitter, on all these platforms, and you just sit and just motivation. But this is a secret that somebody is taking time to share that has been able to change and transform their lives. Please, at any point you're not hearing me, China, you could just let me know in the private chat so I could just be mindful, right? So I'm just trying to help us understand that there is an opportunity here that we shouldn't miss, right? There is an opportunity here that we shouldn't miss, and we must pay attention. Maximizing and recognizing opportunity is more like you using the lens, you having a desire. The first point I want to talk about here tonight is the power of desire. It sounds cliche, the power of desire. I mean, I'm starting with this because a lot of young people, a lot of impact leaders, a lot of change makers, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of top professionals, a lot of thought leaders, a lot of coaches, a lot of experts, they don't have the desire. What do I mean by the desire? The desire is the the willingness, the urge, um, that that inner what word do I use? Um, that yearning that there is something out there that I want, right? So sometimes we have that yearning is not there. We just see something and we just think that it's possible. It's not possible. If you don't have the desire, you can't achieve it. It's not motivation. It's not possible for everybody. If it was possible, then everybody should be doing it. If you want to go global, if it was possible, everybody should be global. It is only those that have the desire that would go global at the end. If you want to earn in millions, right? If you want to earn good online, if you want to have a profitable career, it is not easy. It starts with desire. If it was easy, everybody should have a profitable career. If it was easy, everybody should be at the top. If it was easy, everybody should be earning big as an expert. But because it's not just about the ease or the possibility, it's the desire. It's the desire. For some of us, the opportunities we're looking for, do you have the desire enough to chase that opportunity? I was hoping that this night I'll just calm down, but it's like something is happening here. Something is happening here, right? Do you have
Don't
the
calm down,
desire
sir.
enough?
Don't calm down.
Do you have the desire? She is so sad. A lot of people have spoken to a lot of young people, thought leaders, experts, people at the top. For some of them, they don't have the desire. It's not just for young people. They don't have the desire. I want to train this number of people. They don't have the desire. It's just a wish in their heart. It's just a wish in their heart. I want to travel abroad. I want to have a fully funded opportunity. They don't have the desire. It is that desire that will stir up hunger. It is that desire that will keep you awake when others are sleeping. It is that desire that will help you to understand, oh my God, I need to change my life. It is that desire for more that will keep you awake. But a lot of people don't have that desire. They just wish. Oh my God, I love what Chinaza is doing. She has over 90,000 followers. I'm going to do the work and I'm going to get there. You will never without the desire. Now, when you have the desire, the next point here is it helps you to prepare. The first point is the power of desire. The second point is the power of preparation. When you have the desire, desire stirs preparation. Desire stirs preparation. Right? When you have when you have the desire, one of the things that desire does for you, it stirs up preparation. It helps you to unlock possibilities. It helps you to know, okay, since I have the desire, I need to start preparing. Now, what do I mean? When I understand that I want to go global, now, one of the things that that desire does, it helps you to become focused because a lot of things will be distracting you. Now, I bet you, whenever you have a desire to travel abroad and you come online, some of us, people will say, how come I just start seeing travel opportunities? Right? There's a story I hear a lot, when you want to get a red car, suddenly you start seeing red cars. You start discovering that, oh my God, in your area, in your location where you were staying, that there were thousands of red cars that you never knew before. Now, when you have this desire, you start preparing, it opens your eye to the things that were there that you never understood. Now, when you have desire, you start preparing. What it does is it opens you up to understand, oh my God, so I had this friend that was trying to go abroad and I never knew. So it opens you up to conversations. Everybody you meet, you want to start having conversations about travel abroad opportunities. Everybody, let's say you want to apply for a Mandela Washington Fellowship, everybody you meet, you want to start having conversations like that. You want to start asking, what is Mandela Washington Foundation? What are the requirements? Is it free? What are the opportunities that it can provide? You start discovering that a lot of people will start coming towards you. People call it the law of attraction, right? So when you have this desire, it brings you to a place where you start preparing. Now, this is where a lot of people miss it. They recognize this opportunity, but they don't start preparing. They don't start preparing. So you discover that, okay, there is this person I love so much online. Oh my God. I love Chinaza. I love what she's doing. I love how beautiful she is. I love how she tells her story. I love how she shows up on social media. I love. But guys, there is one word that we pay less attention to. It's called preparation. Preparation. Now I'll tell you guys a brief story. Right, there was a time in my life I wanted to become sought after, right? I wanted to be in demand. I wanted to I wanted people to hear my name. I wanted people to know me, right? And I wanted to at some point share my story. I wanted my story to be relevant, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. Now, what happened was already there was a desire. So now desire presented opportunities for me. Right. So I started seeing people writing on Facebook and I was like, oh my God, I like the way this guy writes. I like the way this lady writes. How can I be like her? Right. So now preparation shows you opportunities to learn, not opportunities to become yet, opportunities to learn. Right. So one of the first person I discovered was John Obidi. Some of you have heard me talk about John Obidi countless times. Now, this is the reason because when I wanted to become like a force online, I discovered that okay, who were the persons, the people doing it big? What tool were they using? And I discovered that there is how John Obidi writes that he buys attention. He buys attention for himself. So I started learning. How did I start learning? I started watching. I started reading. So people don't get to believe me. People don't get to understand what the depth of what I will say now. But every post I started seeing him write, I did not just read Chinaza. I did not just read. I have a I created a folder on my phone. This is many years ago, not 2019, many years ago. I created a folder on my phone. The name of the folder is John Obidi. So while you guys are reading the posts, I'm not just reading, so that
And
in case he
shouting
changes his mind,
him.
come and delete.
Wow.
Yes. In case he comes tomorrow and decides to delete the post, I'll first copy, post on my notepad. Then I can now come and read. I'm reading
Wow.
every line. I'm reading every word. Why did he use this word?
Mm.
How did he come about this thought? What inspired it? Right? Some of the things we need to learn is we need to understand, we need to learn how to learn from people. right? We need to learn how to learn from people. What books inspired this? And the truth is, some of these questions, there are clues to it because in his writings, you always see the answers. So I started
Can I say
learning,
something
oh my
here?
God, why is he writing like this? How come he's writing and people are in the comment worshiping? People are in the comment, oh my God, you inspired me. You are changing my life. You are the reason why I'm living. You are the reason why I'm like, okay, how did he do it? What words? What were the words he chose? What were the words he chose? Right? And I started learning. Every post, except he will not post. I'm waiting for it was the post notification was on. Every post you're gonna be first thing there was a step, they say routine. First step, you click on the post. Second step, you do what you copy the
Copy
post, you
and
paste,
paste.
then you can now come and read. Now, when you read, you study. You
You
study. So
study,
for
you
a
don't
lot of
actually
people,
read.
yes, so a lot of people till today, when he sends newsletter, I'm not when I see the notification, I'm not in a hurry to go and read. I'm not in a hurry. I want to take my time when I'm less busy, when I'm free. I take my time to read because for me, something is about to happen to me, right? I understand that there's an opportunity in every post I would read for me to become, right? So what do I do? Started learning. And guys, people think when people read just people when people read my stuff, my post on Instagram, on Facebook, or if I'm trying to trade, I'm just doing my stuff. People just think that I've been writing since. No, Chinaza, no. There was a time in my life I had things in my head. I did not know how to put it on paper. I
Yeah.
had thoughts I did not know how to do it. I'll be asking my friends, how do you guys do this stuff? That I learned that there was how to learn. There was how to learn. I love what Ade is saying, desperation from yes, I was desperate. I was ready. See, you can be ready, but you are not desperate. Now you can be
Yes.
desperate, but you lack the information. Now the problem is a lot of people are desperate, but they don't have the time to learn.
They don't have the
They don't have the
patience.
time to learn. So you discover that, oh my God, Joseph is doing this because Joseph said copy and paste. It's not about copy and paste. I'm studying, I'm doing research. That research people go to school to do for how many years? This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to understand how does he write? What are his thought pattern? What gives him the audacity to write this way? Because how can somebody write with so much audacity?
Yeah.
I wanted to become that voice. I wanted to become somebody that when I write, people want to listen. When I write, people want to pause and give me their attention. I didn't just want to write that people just. So whenever I am writing, I am buying attention for my work. Why?
Mm.
Because I understood the power of preparation and I was ready to start preparing by what? Learning. So to recognize opportunity, one of the things you must understand is, do I have the desire? Okay, yes, I do. Do I have the power? Have I started preparing? Yes, I have. Now, what is the currency for preparation? It is your ability to learn. You want to have admission into school. How do we know that you are preparing to have admission? It is that you are learning the courses. How do they call this? Is it courses now? It's like you are learning the subject involved, the subject that would
The
help you to
subject
pass.
combination.
So if
Yes.
you are not learning, if you are not learning, if you are not studying, it means you are not preparing. You have an exam to write, right? If you are not learning your stuff, it means you are not preparing. Hello, Eric. Eric, I see you. I see you. I see you. Right? So, what is the currency for preparation? It's simple. It's what? Learning. 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 And right now, learning has been made very easy, Chinaza. Learning has been made super easy. You can learn anywhere. You can learn anywhere. Now, people don't get to understand this. See, I keep telling people that there are some people that if you don't connect with, eh, there's how far you cannot, there's a particular height you can never reach in life. It may take a while. So if you are just discovering Chinaza for the first time, it means that okay, you've just been able to unlock some level of opportunities for the first time. I'm just meeting Joseph. Oh my God, where has Joseph been? I've been here, I've been there, but then Just connecting with Joseph means you've been able to unlock an opportunity for yourself for the first time. There are
Yes.
people in the comment box that you connecting with them for the first time is the reason why your level of knowledge, your level of exposure, your level of earning will change. Learning. What have you been learning? What have you been feeding your mind? What have you been feeding your mind? People are preparing, but they're not learning. You can't be preparing by seeing TV. I want to go global, but you're seeing series. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Some of the most intellectual movies, you've seen them, but the opportunity that you are looking for requires you to read some certain kind of books. It requires you to follow some certain kind of people. You can't tell me that you want to go global and you are not following those that have gone global on Instagram. You should be attracted to them. Like you should see them and you shouldn't care what they are saying. Follow them first.
Yes.
Follow them first. You want to be a content creator. How many content creators are you following? How many content creators are you following? I want to be, I want to be, I want to be. Nobody cares. People want to see what you've produced. People want to see what you've produced.
Yes, sir.
Some of you, if we check your TikTok, now you know this thing they say that in China, there are in China, the kind of their own algorithm promotes an intellectual kind of content. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But then when we come to your own timeline, we can easily know the kind of people that you follow. We come to TikTok and
Yes.
all the kind of things we see on your explore page, even on Instagram, it will tell us that okay, this is what you've been using to prepare. You
Yes.
want to become the best
Exactly.
photographer in the world. You want to become the best photographer in the world. And when we go to your Instagram page, you are following all the comedians on earth. All the comedians on earth, all the toxic people on earth, you are following them.
Misplaced following.
And I'm like, what exactly are you learning? Those that should change your life, you're calling them motivational speakers. Those that should change your life, you're saying that they want to eat your money. Those that should change your life, you're saying that they want to do this, they want to. No, 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 no. We're not yet ready, guys. The power of preparation. I'll give you guys a good example. In 2018, there were some people I discovered for the first time in my life. Some of you, you've known them since. You've known them since, but you've not learned nothing from them. Some of the names, I don't think I should call their names, or I should, right?
Please
Some of these
do.
names I may call now, right? You've known them since, but you've not learned nothing from them. Some of you, you've been following Chinaza since. You've learned nothing. The only thing when you like her post, you're not liking because of what she wrote, it's because of how beautiful she is. You are not learning anything. You will not become. You didn't follow Chinaza to like her beauty. You followed her to learn. How is she doing this? Chinaza, for the first time in my life, in 2018, I believe, I think, I discovered that there was somebody called Lumina. There was somebody called
Adora.
Blessing Abeng. Adora Lumina. There was somebody called Selem King. There was somebody called Lamide Johnson. There was somebody called Dimeji. And all those guys. Because in my own space, I was following people that were not going anywhere. People that were complaining. We have to change this country. And they are doing nothing to change themselves. If anybody tries to make the change they've been praying for, they attack you.
Yeah.
I was following all the people that were not sorry to say, oh, but I don't know where they were going. So when I started following these other guys, it was like, wait, what have I been doing in my life? How old is
Yeah.
this one? How old is this one? And if you check their age, I'll not be I'm older than this one, oh, but look at what this guy is doing. I'm older than this lady, but look at what she's doing. And I'm like, hmm. So that exposed me to what is called possibility, the power of possibility. Now, until you are exposed to some level of knowledge, you can't know what is possible for your life.
Oh my God.
Some
You can say that
opportunities,
again.
until you are exposed to some level of information, you can't know what is possible for your life. Some of us we think we know, but you don't know. You think you know, you don't know. All you know about is how to earn four figures, five figures, seven figures, eight figures. See, there is money you earn, you will leave Facebook. You will never want to consult for anybody again. You'll be hit after. Some of you, the people you are following is eight figures, six figures, six figures. Nobody will rest. Like how to earn is beautiful, but there's an amount of money you earn. You will not even tell your story. You just become in line, just post picture and just beautiful morning, beautiful morning, beautiful morning, beautiful morning. People will not that beautiful morning. Those that understand what the depth of that statement they are learning. Those that understand the depth of that statement, they're doing what? They are learning. You just post a background. What a sight. I love this view. We know it, we are
We know.
inspired because
We understand.
we know how much it costs for you to visit that particular place.
Yes.
But the people you are following, five figure, five figure, five figure, six figure, six figure, four figure. I'm so sorry if I'm trying to drag anybody, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to help you to understand that there are people you follow that your level of exposure to a particular knowledge changes. Who are you following, guys? Who are you following? We shouldn't be begging you to follow Chinaza. We shouldn't be begging you to follow Joseph. Why? There is a particular level of knowledge you want to have access to. There's a particular quote I remember. They said, if you have two friends or three friends as fools, you can never escape. You be the third fool. But if you have three
True.
friends that are very wise, three friends that are very wise, you can't escape it. Their knowledge will it will rub off on you because people will just believe that you are wise. So imagine that Chinaza is writing about me and I'm not here to speak. For her to write about me or to even wish me a happy birthday, you just believe that Joseph has sense
Yes.
because you know how to have sense. But there's a foolish person that will wish somebody, they just think for this person to wish this, that means the other person must be also foolish. It's not possible for you to have sense. Like for this person to celebrate you, it's not possible for you to have sense.
Oh
Right?
my god.
It's not possible. For this person to have the guts to celebrate you, it's not possible for you. You cannot have sense. It's
Oh
not
my
possible.
god.
Where are you getting the sense from? We know this person, we've seen all. She doesn't have sense. He doesn't have sense. He has proven we have given him an award for foolishness. So for him or her to celebrate you is an evidence that you too. You know, I hope we're having fun and I didn't plan to make anybody laugh.
Oh my god. That is so true. Really, really true.
The power of preparation. People prepare, but they're not learning. Now, there was a point in my life I was tired of earning as just a graphic designer. I wanted to become a sought after media expert, a brand communications consultant. What did I do? I understood that there were some certain skills I should learn. I should not desire it. You must pass the level of desire. Preparation, the cost is what? Learning.
Hmm.
Who should you learn from? Where should you learn from? Now, there are some knowledge you are exposed to that, how will I explain this? Okay, let me explain this with this food illustration. Now, what you eat will determine how much you are hungry. What you eat, the kind of food you eat will let us know how much you are hungry. Now, you can't tell me that you are very hungry, then you're eating Indomie. You are not hungry.
Yeah, they're not hungry,
You're not really
actually.
hungry. You're not hungry. You're like you've been crying for food since morning. And what do you want to eat? Indomie? Nah, I bet you are not
Or
hungry.
chips.
But there's a word. I don't know if you've heard this word before. I'm sure you've heard it. It's called swallow. I don't like swallow. I don't like swallow. So if it's cereal, if it's rice you like or whatever, right? But there's a level of hunger that you discover that you have experienced that you be stirred to improve on your desire.
Mm.
because
My goodness.
Indomie
Yes.
cannot solve that problem. Indomie.
Yes.
Indomie can never solve that problem. Indomie. So you must eat something that can help you gather your mind together. What is wrong with me? Sometimes, Shina, that people think they are sick. They are not sick. Oh. They are hungry. That's why sometimes when you go to the hospital and you tell the doctor you are sick, there's this question they ask you first:
Do you
have
eat
you
it?
eaten?
Yes.
People don't understand that question. They think they ask you, have you eaten so they can give you drug. Is a lie. They ask you, have you eaten so that they can know where is the source of this first problem.
Yes.
Have you eaten? Then when you say you have eaten, they will ask you this funny question. What did you eat? What did you eat? Hello, okay, Dita, I see you. They'll ask you this question. What did you eat? Then when you say you ate meat pie, before they recommend a drug for you, they'll tell you, take this drug. Before you take this drug, eat good food. Eat good food first. Then give yourself some time. If you still feel this way, then you can now start the drug. Because when you are hungry, it means that there is a level of information you don't have yet to catapult you to your next level. Oh my God, I want to start earning in millions. You've had the desire, but you've been learning. It means that for you not to reach that level, you've been feeding on the wrong kind of food. You need to take it to the next level. What kind of food do I need to start eating now? Bible talks about it. This kind of food is for babes. Bible calls it what? Milk. The sincere
Yes.
milk of the word. Then there's the one that the Bible talks about meat. Sincere meat. Meat is not for children. Meat is not for children. So maybe your reason why you're stuck is because you've been feeding on a particular knowledge for a long time, on a particular type of information for a long time. You need to take it to the next level. You need to start eating meat. Until you start eating meat, you can't unlock your next opportunity. Until you start eating meat, you can't unlock your next opportunity. You want to go global, there are some books you must read. There are some people you must follow. People that have the experience, people that have the knowledge, people that have what it takes. They pay the price. Not people like you that have the desire. You can't say you want to travel abroad and the people you're talking to are your fellow fellow admirers. Omo, I think say we supposed leave this country. Five of your friends, I think say when we go, how we go do am? Now wow, you never tire for this country. I don't tire. Oh. What you don't dey do? Omo, I don't know. Just the money. What's the money? All of you, you just have foolish desires, no information. Those are not the kind of people you should be following. The people you should be following are those that will say, have you visited this website? Have you read this book? Have you studied for this course? Have you paid for this training? Not those that if they say China is organizing a class, I beg, leave all those people, I beg, they won't collect our money. Then you know say how much is it? 20,000. Thief. So I carry my
I
whole
baka.
my hard-earned money, go give China. It means you are not ready for life. You are not ready to move to make progress. And this webinar is not for you. Leave. Leave this place right now. Don't leave. Calm down. Stay. Something I want to say that will help you. Don't leave. Every time you hear money, it's like they just stab you. Somebody just stabbed you. Can't it be free? Can't it be free? Have you ever gone to buy food and you told them I want to eat for free? You dare not, because you know that food will solve your hunger. It will reset your mindset. Are you working on a project and your head just look, bah, you know it's time to eat. And when you eat, what happens? You regain your consciousness because you be so weak. You'll be so weak that when you eat that food, you know that, okay, God just saved my life. Glory to God. I'm so happy. That food will just perform a miracle. Thank God I've eaten. Where for day? If not, like this food. So, some level of opportunities you want to unlock, there's some level of food you must eat. Who are you following, guys?
Very
Who are you
important.
following? Who are you following? Now, let me tell you how I was able to unlock some level of exposure and information for myself. There are some people I follow, do this and it will work well for you. Some of you, you've told yourself there's a particular number of followers you cannot have on social media or on Instagram. You're not ready. So let me give you this guys a secret. What I did was there are some certain people I go to their Instagram. It's easier on Instagram. I go and check who are they following. I follow almost like I just pick some key people. I follow them. I check. Oh my god, this person is wait. Where have I been? Like there's this guy, Robert Peterson. I think he's a philosopher.
Jordan Peterson. Jordan. Yeah.
Yes, Chinaza. You can't believe when I discovered that man. It's not
When?
like I can't tell you. I can't. My haters there will come and drag. They say, wait, Mr. Joseph, you mean you're just discovering this man? I will not tell you guys when. But when I discovered that man, I said, I've missed life. Right? What am I trying to say? Until I was able to follow somebody, I didn't know that that man was existing.
Mm.
There's some people when you go, you follow them, check who are they following. Follow the people they are following. Then you'll be feeding from where they are feeding from. You'll be inspired by what they are inspired by. So that some people, what happens is I feed myself, I come and feed my audience. So you are taking the crumbs. Why don't you also go to my source and feed from there too? So I read a book and it inspires me. I have some new knowledge to share. Why don't you also go and read that book that inspired me? But what will you say? I don't have the money. How can I use 12,000 to buy a book?
Can you please summarize it for us? I don't have the money to buy. All these long posts, please summarize it. Somebody should summarize it in the comments.
Yeah.
That's
How
what
can I
people say.
spend? How can I spend? There's a book here. There's a book here. See this book. See the size.
I bought it
The
too.
laws of nature.
How? I just bought it
Very
too.
big. Some people will say, how can I? It's too big. It's too big. It means you're not ready to achieve big things in life. It's too big. This book, oh my God, this book, I need your book. I can just try. I can just start with. How many pages is the book? 2,000 pages. I
Yeah.
beg, oh my God. You want to start crying. It means you're not ready to unlock some level of opportunity. Our team is what? Recognizing and maximizing profitable opportunity. We've been talking about recognizing. So let's talk about maximizing profitable opportunities in 2023. This year, not next year. Now, the first thing we must understand for us to be able to maximize the opportunities that we've been able to recognize, because if you don't recognize it, how can you maximize it?
Yeah.
If you don't recognize, how can you maximize it? I've shared some secret for those that are wise. You've recognized that China has sense. This person has sense. This person has sense. How do you maximize that relationship? How do you maximize that connection? Before I go there, I'll talk about the power of your advantage. The power of your
Mm.
advantage. Now, a lot of people don't understand that for them to be able to unlock some opportunities, they must recognize their advantage. Chinada, I want to confess here publicly. There was a point in my life I didn't know that what I had was superpower. Like you see me, I'm like I call myself I made a thread sometime like I'm a company. People didn't understand the statement. I'm a company, but I can like I know how to write, right? I know how to design. If I'm having an event, I can design 3,000 flyers. If I was to host an event like this, before I even announce it, I would design like 20 million. I'm just exaggerating though, but the copies you see, the flyers you see, be like, who is this guy? But shockingly, China, would you believe that I never knew that that was a superpower?
Wow.
Those are organized events. You know how much you spend on flyers. I can create flyers
Yes.
at the speed of light. I can create videos at the speed of light. Countless videos, countless flyers. Like if it crosses my mind, you see it in flyer. How are you doing? I'll do it in flyer. I never understood that that was a superpower. I didn't understand. So I didn't understand that that could help me to become high in demand. So what I did was I was now able to pay attention and accept. Sometimes we don't accept our superpower. You must accept that this is your superpower, this is your advantage. That thing that you can do with so much ease is the reason why you'll be able to maximize a particular level of opportunity. I'll explain. Some of the guys, some of the guys you see that go global, I hope you guys can hear me. Some of the guys you guys see, some of the guys you guys see that go global, do you guys tell me in the comment what do you think is their superpower? Let's see in the comment. What do you think is their superpower? Let me hear you guys in the comment. What do you think is their superpower? Those guys you've seen, they've gone global. They've been exploring global opportunities. They've been traveling up and down. This country, they are there. This event, they are there. They are speaking here. They are doing that. What do you think is their superpower? Let me see in the comments. What do you think is their superpower? What do you think is their superpower? They maximize their opportunities. No. Connection. Possible, but let's hear it. Let's hear it. There's one superpower that they have. Unfair is not any unfair advantage. It's not unfair advantage. Their talent and gift. What is that gift? What is that gift? Somebody just there's one place to see. They don't catch me. For Coach Choma is writing skill. Leverage. It's not leverage. I love what Miracle said. They maximize their potential. No, 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 no. I am seeing something here. They take advantage of what they can do. What is that thing they can do? Knowledge. Knowledge is possible. Instinct is possible. Well, their skill or talent. What they do easily. What is that they do easily? I'll give you guys a secret. Word of wisdom can be your superpower. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Discovery. Okay. Okay. It's possible. It's possible. Possibility. I need a word. Somebody said it somewhere. Somebody said it somewhere. And I will just bring that up. Somebody said it somewhere. Miracle got it correctly. For you to go global, this is one superpower you must have. Is you can't negotiate it. It's called your gift of writing. Because if you're not able to tell your story, then how can you explore global opportunities? Everybody that must give you a chance is because of first your ability to write. Now you can have the knowledge, but you can't. How can you communicate your knowledge? It's in writing. Is in writing. So when I understood that I was so intelligent, but I had a problem with how to write, it's not decision. No, it's not decision. It is what Miracle wrote there. It's what Miracle wrote there. How to write. How to write. So when I wanted to start Facebooking many years back, I said to myself, I will not go far if I don't know how to write. Because how do you express yourself on platforms? It is your ability to convert your knowledge, your wisdom. Nobody cares about how wise you are. It is in what you write. It is your writing that determines if you have sense or not. Right? It is your writing that will determine if they should give you a chance or not. I love this question. How about those who are not gifted in writing? Our number 2 point was the power of preparation. And I shared a secret. I wasn't so good in writing. What did I do? I started learning. When you recognize what you cannot do, Wisdom is what? Learning how to do it because it is necessary for your next level. It is necessary for your next level, guys. You don't just find yourself and say, oh my God, I don't know how to write now. What do I do now? No, you've just discovered your weakness. And you have to convert your weakness to strength by doing what? By what? Preparing by what? Learning, 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 learning. Nobody will give you a chance in the new world in 2023 if you are not able to communicate or express your thoughts in writing, in writing, in writing, in speaking. There was a time in my life, you can't see my face. I was not confident that I could speak. But confidence is a sign, lack of confidence is a sign that there is something you don't know yet. There's a difference with saying something you don't know and something you don't know yet. Lack of confidence is the recognition of something you don't know yet. So now, when you don't know stuff, it means that there is something you don't know yet. So, how do you now learn? By learning how to write. Ask yourself, who are those writing? Who can I learn from? You can't negotiate the skill of writing. You can't possibly negotiate. You must learn it. Do you know why? Because when you apply for a global opportunity, one of the things they will tell you to do is to do what? To write. Before I became an alumni of the yearly fellowship, there was something they had to call for. It's called call for application. Call for application requires you to do what? To write. You have to tell them I am intelligent by what? By writing. You must write it. You must prove that you want to earn this opportunity. Yes. Lack of confidence is recognition of something you don't know yet. I want to become a content creator, but I don't know how to talk on camera. It's beautiful. You've just recognized that you don't know how to speak on camera. What do? You learn how to speak on camera. I've discovered I don't know how to put my thought in writing. It's beautiful to is in fact it's your advantage now that you've learned how to speak on camera. Or you've learned that you don't know how to speak on camera. What do you now do? You need to pay the price to do what to learn how to speak on camera. I'm not a good public speaker. Beautiful. You need to learn how to become a good public speaker. I lack communication ability. Every time I write, every time I communicate on a group, people misunderstand me. It means you need to learn how to communicate better. You need to do what? To learn how to communicate better. Because confidence is an expression of lack of confidence is an expression of something you lack that you must learn. What is your superpower? What is your advantage? That which you know is unique to you. You must recognize it and maximize it. Now, a lot of people that know about Connect Conference or YPC or the things that I do, one of the things that we use to sell it is called a skill that I call branding. I understand the psychology of branding. I understand how branding works. I understand how to make it simple. I understand how to buy attention with branding. So we can create different brand elements, thousands of them, just because that's my advantage. 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 What is your own advantage? What is your own advantage? To every advantage you have, add writing to it. I'll say that again. To every advantage you have, if you must go global, you must go far, you must add writing to it. People are not born writers. They learn how to write. How do you learn how to write? You expose yourself to the knowledge that can help you, that can guide you. There are books you read that would, oh my God, I've never heard this word before. But by reading that book, you see the word. Don't just stop there. Learning is your research ability. You must be hungry to research. You check your dictionary. What is the meaning of this word? That is how you learn. That's how you show that you are preparing. Your advantage. Your advantage. Are we learning tonight? Are we learning tonight? Let me know in the comment. Are we learning? Are we learning? Are we learning? Are we learning? Are we learning tonight? Let me know if you're learning. 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 Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you're learning. Now you can see that that's not my superpower. That thing that I'm trying to do now, I want to sing. It's not. It's not it. It's not coming out. But if Chinaza start to sing, you know that this one, this is her superpower. So Chinaza has been able to use her superpower, her advantage of singing to buy attention. I'm just exposing her secret. She knows how to sing. So when she's singing, you guys are glued to her timeline. You want to watch. You want to watch. You want to watch. You want to watch. You want to pay attention. You want to watch. You want to watch. You want to watch. You must learn what is your ability, your advantage, and own it. Some of us, we don't know how to own our advantage. We are so scared. We are so scared. Maybe that's why you're broke. You are so scared. Is this really my advantage? That is the reason why people are popular. They've been able to buy attention. Some of the celebrities, some of the comedians that you celebrate, right? It's because they recognize that that is their superpower. Sabinus knows he knows how to make you laugh. So he has left every other thing for them. Let me make them laugh. This is my advantage. Let me build a tent around this skill. Some of you, you've been running away from your advantage. You are trying to develop another advantage. You're trying to reinvent, you're trying to invent another advantage. Why don't you build on your current advantage? Why don't you build on your current advantage? Why don't you build on your current advantage? Some of you have been running away from what you have as an advantage. You've been running away from your superpower. You've been running away from your superpower. You can sing. Go for Nigerian Idol. Go and sing. Show the world how good you are. Now, the problem is some of you, you sing, but in your small room, in your small closet. That is why nobody knows your name. You must desire to go global. You must desire to play the global game. You must desire to do it at the highest level possible. But ask yourself, what will it cost? Ask yourself, what will it cost? You must play the global game. You must desire to be on the global platform. Some of you have no desire. You have no desire. I want to have 2,000 followers. I want to have 10,000 followers. You don't have any desire to grow your platform. You have zero desire. On Instagram, there was a point in my life I had the desire. I said, every week I have a target. I want to grow these followers. I want to buy attention. I want to have more. I want to have more. I need more. I want to become more. I want more people to listen to me. I want more people to hear me. But some of you guys, you don't have the desire. You want to watch Joseph play the game. You want to watch Chinaza shine. You don't want to be the next. Guys, hear me now. You can be the next to shine. You must play the global game. You've been watching so many people for a long time. You must be what? You can be the next to shine. You've been celebrating people. Beautiful. You can be the next to be celebrated. You can be the best to be celebrated. You can be the best, the next to be celebrated. But what have you been learning? What have you been learning? What have you been learning? The next point here is you must have the will. You have the desire. Do you have the will? The will is the action you must take. Take the action, take the action, take the action. There's one of my videos that went viral on Instagram. I call it stats. Some of you, you've been planning, 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 but you've never taken the action required. I want to write a book. I want to organize this. I want everybody knows your plan. In fact, some of you, you wake up in the morning, we all know your plans from your timeline. And it's sad, one, you've not achieved. One, you've not achieved. One, you've not achieved. You've been planning, 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 planning. Chances is back. One, you've not achieved. Planning. Oh my God, this year, 2023, I want to go global. I want to go to Rwanda. I want to go to Dubai. I want to go to the UK. I want to, I want to, I want to. I want to will not take you there. I want to will not, it has never taken anybody. I want to is not a currency. It is not money. It is not value. It is not valuable. I want to, I want to, I want to connect with Chinaza. You don't want to. You can never connect with her like that. I want to connect with Chinaza. What do? You go to Facebook, follow. Go to Instagram, you do what? Follow. You take the action. That simple action, you've connected. Oh my God, I love the way Joseph speaks. I admire what he does. Blah 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 blah. It's beautiful. How have you made the connection happen? Oh my God, I love this guy so much. I love Tonelu Melo. Ah, no, 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 no. It's in your head, it's in your head, it's in your head. Take the action. It's easier now on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on all these platforms. Have you followed these persons? So for the people that everybody knows that you've been talking about, you've never followed them. You don't even learn from them. You can be the next to shine when you discover that, when you accept that the will for this is you have the will. What are you doing now? Joseph, now, I love what you said, and I bet you I'll start. I want. Okay, hold on. I want to become a content creator, Chinaza. I want to become a content creator, and I think I'll start creating content too. This year. I'll start creating content too, because I like the way content. It's like content is the new oil now. You know this AI stuff.
Wow.
I love AI so much. The way I love it. It's like AI is the new. You are a joker. There's nothing like I'll start creating content. Create your content, guys. Create it.
Yes.
But what if they don't like? That is why you are still where you are. Who cares if they like your post? Who cares if they like your picture or your video? Who cares? I love. Oh my God! Do you know that this is like this comedy? I'll start comedy. I'll start comedy. That is why you're where you are. Start it. Start it. Start it. What if they laugh at me? Let them laugh. Comedy is for them to laugh. What if nobody's following me? That is why you are learning. You are exposing yourself to possibilities. What if they do? Some of the names you celebrate are those that, with the fears, they took action. But people now, this is the mistake they make. This is the mistake they make. They don't learn. They start taking action. Because you've learned, that is why you start taking action. Some people, they'll hear Joseph now. Joseph has just delivered me. Tomorrow, my first video. You've not learned anything about the online space. You want to come and create video. That is the reason why you'll be forgotten. That is the reason why you'll be ignored, because you've not learned anything. You'll be blocked. Your account will be reported. And you start from scratch. It will happen to you because you are here and you will learn. Are we learning tonight? I
Yes.
hope we're
Yes.
learning. I hope we're
Yes.
learning. It's
Yes.
9:15.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's 9:15. And I'm thinking
Yes.
it was still 8:15.
Wow.
It's just 9:15. I want to end. I want to end. I want to end. I want to end.
No,
Are
no,
we
sir.
learning?
We are
Some of the
learning.
names
We
you
are
follow are
learning.
those that.
Oh, sorry.
So let me continue. So the next thing I want to talk about here is the cost of opportunities. Recognizing and maximizing profitable opportunities. Number one, you must understand the cost of that opportunity. Now, the difference between those that will move to the top and those that will stay irrelevant is a result of those that pay. You must pay the price for a particular connection you want to build. You must pay the price, the cost of connection. Chinaza, I'll expose your secret here now. I told them the first one. I'll share the second one now. Now, the first time in this world I ever connected with Chinaza, let me tell you what happened. Chinaza, tell me, just tell Joseph, say it, and you see what will happen now. Try me. Just tell me, say it. I need the permission.
I say it.
Ah, okay. She said she said. When Chinaza discovered me for the first time, there's something she did. Immediately, she started following me. Immediately, she sent a message. Immediately, finally, she started posting. I think that was, let me not mention the year for, you know, started posting about YPC and the stuff we're doing. And I'm like, who is this person? She didn't care about if I was watching her or not. She was just posting, posting. And immediately I discovered, I said, who is this one? Oh God, she's okay, okay. In my head, I'll not say the other ones, but I followed her back. I followed her back. And immediately we connected. Like we've connected for a long time. Myself and Chinaza were just, I think, we're just like a year old. Our relationship, our friendship, let me not say relationship now before people go and start writing something on social media. Our friendship is just our friendship is just like a year old. And people think we've known for a couple of years. Why? Because we paid the price to connect. Now, some of you, but there's some people you admire, but you've sworn, I will never follow. But what do you do every day? When you wake up in the morning, you go to their page, you scroll. Oh my God, this guy. You learn, you clean out, you leave it. You will never follow them. Oh. Some of you, you've been learning from Chinaza, but you don't follow her. Some of you, the reason why you're watching on YouTube is because you don't want to click follow on Facebook. You don't. How can I be following her? She has not even followed me back. Some of you are watching. You're watching on YouTube. That button that says subscribe. You've sworn. I can never help her reach 3,000 subscribers. I will not be the reason why she makes progress. I cannot. How can I? How can I? Has she subscribed to my platform before? What am I even gaining? You are gaining knowledge. And that is the reason why you become, that's why you stay where you are. You must pay the price to connect. If there is anybody you admire, guys, follow. It's just a button, guys, follow. For me, I don't care if they are following me. If I
Yes.
love what Chinesa is doing, I don't care if she's following me back. I am learning from her. If she chooses to learn from me, that's her business. Me, I'm learning. I'm trying to prepare. If you don't, in fact, who needs your follow? Me, I'm
Yes.
learning. So I'm getting from. So why should you follow me? I don't care. I'm learning from you, Chinasa. I'm learning. I don't care if you are following me. Oh. I don't care. I'm learning from you. I don't care. I don't care if Jonobidi is following me, but here he's following me. He's following me.
Of
Yeah, but I
course.
don't care. He's following me, but I don't care because I'm learning from him. It's him I want to learn from. So follow me back. I don't care, sir. No vex. I don't care because I'm learning from you. Some of you, the people you admire, every morning, once you pray, you wake up, you go to their page on Instagram. Oh my God, Vusi Tembakwaya, I love what he's doing. It's good though. What kind of wisdom? But you will never follow. When you finish, you clean out. In fact, sometimes when you're teaching people, you'll be teaching them with knowledge, with wisdom. You will never add that you learned this from Joseph or Chinaza or Vusi. You will
This
never.
table, this table, this table, Joseph, this table, this point.
You that invite me. Oh. I was on my own, you invite me. Oh. I was on my own, preparing for connecting, you invite me.
This
Guys, I
table,
was on my own.
Joseph.
I
They
was on
cannot
my own.
write that this was where they
I was
got
on
the
my own.
information from. Please scatter it, shatter it.
I was on my own.
Just
I was
break
on
it
my own. Leave me
completely.
alone. You said no, I should come and speak. I'm here
Come and
now.
speak.
I'm here now.
Yes.
I'm here
Yes.
now. Right? The cost of connection. And it's very Chinesa, what does it cost to subscribe to somebody's YouTube? What
Just
does
a
it cost
gift.
to follow somebody you want to learn from? What is the cost? See, when you follow somebody, I promise you, they will never remove. Like you are not paying a dime to follow someone that can inspire. You are not paying. It's not $8 like on Twitter. You are not. You're not paying. It's free.
Joseph, can I say something here before you
Please
continue? I'm so
say.
sorry.
Please say.
There is
Please say.
somebody, there is a lady that was part of my hangout last year. And since that time till today, anything I'm putting out, this lady will share, and like she'll just carry it on her head like this and share. Write so much about it. Sometimes she takes what I've said, rephrases it, and gives it to her audience. Today again, she wrote about writing challenge I'm hosting, and in my mind, she has already bought a plot of land in my heart. And if she ever needs anything from me, there's a high possibility that I'm not going to say no to her. And I'm planning to also celebrate her on my
Yeah.
platform. She's not doing it for anything. She's not doing it to be
Yeah.
seen or to be. Sometimes I don't get to see those posts on time. I might see them days after. And she has posted another one upon the previous one that she posted. I didn't even see it. So I mean, if she ever needs
Yeah.
to connect with me or needs anything from me, I would be a beast to say no to her. And she doesn't know this, but she will know soon. She's just paying that price
Yeah.
without knowing that she's paying the price. I think I needed to just add that in. Thank you so much for bringing it up. Mom, I'm done eating. Mommy, Mom, I'm
Let me try to switch my network again. What's happening?
okay. Are we good?
Okay, I think we're back.
Yes, we are.
So, Chi, I don't think it costs anything to follow the people that will change our life on.
It doesn't really.
But people have sworn. Like Joseph is here now. Some people, me, follow him on Instagram. Who is he? That small boy. Never. Chinaza, let me just watch this thing before they will say, let me just watch to see what these young people are doing, man. Let me just watch. No, they're doing well. Let me just watch. But follow, never. Join group, never. Subscribe, mm-mm. And that's why their lives would just stay at a level. It's not cause. Nobody's no. It's not cause. It's not cause. It is just the cost of the opportunity that will change your life, right? So the next thing I'll talk about here, under the cost of opportunity, there's a cost. It's called time. You must invest
Mm-hmm.
your time to prepare for an opportunity. You must invest your time to invest in a connection you want to have. I learned something from somebody. It said, you must not just be in, don't try to sound interesting, be
Be.
interested. So if I meet Chinaza now, I shouldn't try to be interesting to her. I should try to be interested. Where are the areas I can assist her, I can help her? Where are the areas I can support, I can collaborate? Where are the areas? And before we shake the table of collaboration, you must be doing stuff before you try to suffocate people for collaboration. Some of you have been angry. You're angry. Shinaza doesn't want to collaborate with me. Joseph doesn't want to give me face. He thinks he's proud. This person is proud. You are doing nothing. You are doing nothing. You're doing nothing. Your followers on Instagram, there are still 22 followers. Can you just reach 30 first before you ask somebody to collaborate with you? I'm
Yes.
not trying to look down on anybody. Your followers are just 98. Can you try to get it to 100 before you try to collaborate with somebody that have 50,000 followers? Can you try? Is it possible? Is it something you can desire? I was talking about the power of desire. You must desire to grow your followers. Some of you said, I beg, followers doesn't really matter. Numbers doesn't really, it matters.
It
It
does matter.
matters. For people to choose to learn from you, they'll check how many guys are following, like how many people that have sense, not just people that are following, how many people that have sense. If Chinaza is following Joseph, Jennifer is following Joseph, Steve Harris is following Joseph, Trisha Bliss is following Joseph, Philadelphia, oh my God, it means Joseph should be a powerhouse. I want to
Yeah.
connect with Joseph too. But some of you, the people following you are the native doctors in your village. They followed you everywhere. The market people in your village are the ones following you. And you wonder why your life is like this. When you make a post, they come and laugh. Now, wow, today one motivate us. Now, wow, thank you. That is why you are still where you are. But when I make a post and Chinasa is coming to say, oh my God, Joseph, I love the way you constructed. I've never seen it in this perspective. I love your ideas. I love the way you constructed it. Chinasa will come and say, okay, we're back. Chinasa will come and say, I love how you talked about branding. I've never seen branding in this angle before. I love how you spoke about this person. I love how you talked about this book. I love how you talked about this idea. People come and read and are like, okay, for Chinasa to take her time to write like this, it means this guy, they want to give a chance. But some of you, what do you do? I'll tell you. I have the time today. I'll tell you. When you go into a comment box that Joseph wrote something, you write, you go and use emoji, fire, 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 fire. And now when you come and do like this, tomorrow you come and clap your hands.
Oh my God. Joseph is breaking all the tables that can be broken this night. Who is getting their own deliverance? Because I'm getting mine actually. Who is getting their own deliverance? Ha! How many stray bullets got you here? How many stray bullets?
Fire emoji. Some people have burnt down people's comment. You burnt it down. There's nothing again. Somebody wrote something, you come and laugh, laugh, laugh. Emoji of laughter. You laugh, 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 laugh. You cry, 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 cry. Can you just speak? You claim you're a public speaker. Can you just speak? Can we hear your voice? Is it possible? Can we read your writing? Is it possible? Is it possible? Can you be intentional with your life for once?
Yeah.
Because people are watching you. People are reading your thoughts. People are trying to figure out who is this guy. But every time you write, you tell the world how foolish you are.
Mm. Mm.
We've been trying to agree that you have sense, but you came again today to prove that we have been wasting our time believing in your abilities.
My goodness.
We've been trying to give you a chance, but you've been telling us, Joseph, don't worry, I don't have sense, don't worry. This year, forget it, I cannot have sense this year. We've been making efforts to believe that the possibility of you having sense can be this July. We are saying, Joseph, you wrote another post that show us that this guy, I see, Joseph, don't worry. Me, I'm foolish. This is me. This is who I want to be. I don't have sense. Hands in the air, I don't have sense.
Oh my God.
Cost of opportunities, time.
Yes, sir.
You must spend time. Spending is investing. See, if you want to connect with Joseph, try this. If you want to connect with Chinasa or anybody else, try this. Tell yourself this week, anything they write, I'll write at least 100 words as a comment. And I bet you they'll follow you back if that was the problem if that was your challenge. They'll want to respond to your DM that they've never responded to. They want to give you a chance. They want to give you a free ticket. They'll start, what I'm just trying to say, they'll start noticing you. A week, you want to connect with Vusitemba Kwayo, dedicate a week, a month, a year to say, every post, sir, I must write. Oh my God, sir, I love the way you said this. And from Nigeria. I've been following you from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. And I've really been inspired by the level of work you put into your blah, 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 blah. And there's no way you see that long thing. The next day you see it. One before you know, 1 month, 1 year. Who is this person? You're not
You
see. Let me
become
tell you guys.
familiar.
Let me
Yes.
tell you what you don't know. They will go and check your profile. They will not see.
Yes.
Wait, this person has 1 million followers, and I'm not follow. They will follow you back. They'll send you DM. How you doing? Where you connect? They will ask you a question. Why you connecting? I love your. But some of you, let me tell you what you do.
Not
You
again.
take time to write your foolish to express your foolishness. You succeed to buy attention. Now you make us we come to your timeline and we now discover, oh, this is how foolish you've been. We discover that, oh, this is a page of foolish people. And what do? We unfollow you. So every time you write, you lose 10 new followers. Some of you say, Instagram these days, I'll just be losing followers, losing followers. I don't even know what's happening. Secret exposed. You've been showing the world how foolish you are. And the more foolish you show yourself, the more followers you lose. Because nobody wants to identify with foolishness. We are tired. We also want to make progress. We want to maximize opportunities. We want to follow the likes of Chinaza Favor. The next thing, the cost of opportunities, invest in time. You must invest your resources. 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 Some of you, the simple resources called your page, your platform, you've never invested on anyone. So the people you admire, this is the easiest way to connect with them. Use your platform to brag about them. When they come to your platform and they see their pictures, their posters, stuff, their videos, they'll respond to you. But some of you've never invested your resources. 1 naira you've never spent on favors, Chinaza favors course or class or whatever. When she posts that her fine picture, she's smiling, you go and like. When she posts class, you don't see, you
You
don't
walk
see
up
it.
pass.
You never, you pass. Yeah.
I was not online.
Kid called Joseph, this fine man. You saw it, you passed. Today they want to talk about I beg, I'm not ready for any knowledge today. Let me just watch film small. That is why you are still where you are. Now the next thing, cost of opportunity. The next thing is you must invest in relationships, valuable relationships. One of the things I believe is anybody that has sense, I must follow the person. I don't care if you're following me back. Once you have sense, you are my friend. Once you have sense, you are my friend. Once you have sense, Chinaza, you're my friend. And I'm sure Chinaza knows why she's my friend. Invest in relationships. Invest in relationships. I know that if I call you now, you just help me see something better. Okay, I'm planning Connect Conference and we had a conversation. Oh my God, I never thought of it that way. Okay, we'll add this to that. I now have a new sense. But every time I talk to you, I'm having reasons why I should not host Connect Conference again. I'm having reasons why we should make it smaller. The hall should be smaller. We should just make it. Can't we just? Why are you
Oh
bringing John
my
Obidi
god.
now? Why are you bringing this person? Can you pay their flight ticket? Are you sure you can host them? Can you pay hotel? Joseph, oh my, what will you? Joseph, you start making me think small. So I have to cut off because you are now a distraction. What kind of friend are you? What kind of friend are you? People don't like connecting with me. I write post, nobody is liking because it's not valuable. If they are not liking it, aside from the fact that Ogari they check, it's not valuable. The day you write a valuable post, you come and tell me, today I wrote they were just liking right. What did I really do? You were valuable.
You made
This,
sense.
these videos, like they like it too. Chinas, I posted one video. If you see views, they like it too. You were valuable. You were giving them what they like, what was able to feed them, what was able to educate them, what was able to engage them, what was able to inspire them. What kind of friend are you? Nobody wants to connect with me because you're not valuable. The next thing is money, the cost of opportunities or opportunity. The next is money. I did not put another name there. I say money. Money. The cost of opportunity is money. 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 Igbo say ego. Some of you, this point now will pay you to keep. Joseph, what do you want to say again? You want to say something? I am not about to sell anything to you. I'm about to tell you that the reason why some people will make progress and some will not is because some people are ready to spend money. Others are, see, Bible says that he that withholdeth turneth to poverty. King James, that's how
Yes.
he says it. Some of you, the reason why you're still where you are is because you've sworn, I will never give any man 5K. Some of you, you've never given anybody 5K airtime. How airtime 5K? God forbid.
A
How can
whole
I send 5K?
5K.
What are you using 5K to do? No, now 200 naira. How can
It's
you see
shocking.
the person you want to connect with 500 naira and you have the guts to send message? Shinaza, happy birthday. I just sent you airtime now. Thank you for inspiring me. You have been the reason why I live. You have been the reason why my life have changed. 500 naira is the reason you're a criminal. Yeah. How can 500 naira be a reward for me changing your life? You have changed my life. I've never been like, I've never, 500 naira, 500 naira. Money, money, money. And just in case you're about to hear what I want to say, some of the opportunities that will change your life would cost you money. And I'll try to
Yes.
share a few. There's an opportunity in Lagos in August that Fee is organizing, right? And I'm sure some of you must have seen Fee, you know him, you must have seen his stuff. It costs money to buy
Yes.
that opportunity. It's not free, but is there no free ticket? There is no free ticket. Go and pay. Another
Invest in
opportunity,
events.
another opportunity, another opportunity. I think I should even look for something to share here. Another opportunity is Connect Conference. Some of you have heard of Connect Conference, Connect Conference, Connect Conference, Connect Conference. Chineza,
Yes, sir.
do I have the freedom?
Yes,
Do I have
please.
the freedom?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Connect Conference. I've seen the flyer. Joseph, can't you guys just bring this thing down? Don't you know that these times are hard? How can you be collecting somebody 5K for ticket? Eh? Eh? Eh?
5K.
That is the reason why you still stay where you are. 5K? Joseph, why now? 5K is too much. 5K is too much. How much have I eaten today? I've not eaten today. You're saying 5K? Chinaza, I'm trying to wait, just hold on. I want to put up something here. I want to see if I can put up something here.
While you
Oh
do
my
that,
god.
guys, I think we have to get to come to a point where we stop looking at how much we are paying for something, but look at how much it can change our lives. That's what you're paying for. You're not giving money to anybody. You're not giving money to me. You're not giving money to Fee. You're not giving money to any organizer of any conference. You're actually paying for the transformation that is possible to you. And if you don't have this mindset by now, at this point in this webinar, then all we have been doing has been in vain, or you just chose, you're in the category of those people who just said, I don't want to have sense in this life, sir. If at this point in this webinar you still think, oh, 5K is too much, 10K is too much, 100K is too much, someone told you that they paid 300K for a course, and you're like, are you okay? Are you mad? That is a plot of land somewhere. Do you know that it is not the money, it is how much they can gain, it is the kind of life they can have as a result of paying for that opportunity? And like, no, I was going to say that some opportunities are in events that you have not attended, conversations that you have not heard, places you have not been in. And if you're not willing to invest in those, I'm so glad that Joseph brought it up. If you're not willing to invest in certain opportunities, do you know that there are conferences that you attend, there are events you attend, there are places that you go to. You're not going because you want to gain so much from that teaching that you'll be getting from that conference, but because you know that the people that will be attending this conference are people that you need to connect with. You need to be in those circles so that you can hear the kinds of conversations that are going on. I was talking with somebody the other day. I said, before, I used to have this goal of, okay, this is how much I want to earn in a year. This is how much I want to earn in a year. Until I went somewhere and Four people, four people are discussing how much they are making, and somebody was making the money I wanted to make in a year. The person was making it in 1 week. The money my life, my goal, my financial goal for the year last year, somebody was making that money in under 1 week. And that was when my mind, kind of started expanding, that there is more. Imagine if I was not in that circle. Imagine if I did not hear those conversations. You need to be in places, you need to be in places where conversations that are way above you are had, to the point where it becomes normal to you. When money is mentioned, oh, or we just signed a deal, a contract of 100 million, 500 million. You cannot even conceive it right now. But when you are in the circle, in the right circle, and these conversations are had over time, you will stop seeing 100 million as a big deal. You stop seeing 500 million as a big. You start seeing it as it's possible, because these people are actually living that reality. So it is possible to you. However, if you don't find your way in those circles, you continue thinking that 1 million is having 1 million a year is a big deal. No, it is not. You're just playing little. So I invested in a particular conference um last year. That was the Next Voices conference. And I paid because I needed to connect with people there. I have been in sessions, webinars, events, trainings that I know I won't be needing the information that is shared there right now. But I know that I want to connect with the people there. If not immediately, I need to make myself, my face familiar, because there is something this does to your mind, to your psyche, when you meet somebody at an expensive event, so called, at when we meet so when you meet someone at an event that you paid premium to attend. If you meet the person somewhere else, you already have a certain level of regard for that person. And even if the person, like, for example, let's say that I met Fela Durotoye at the Next Versus conference, which I did. He's already seeing me as someone who is of value, right? And if I ever get to meet him somewhere else, that perception is already there. That connection will be easier to form. That opportunity
Chinaza,
to get closer. Yeah.
Chinaza, you're going far. Now, there are events people meet you, they relate with you at that level. In fact, if they
Yes.
were speakers, they just automatically adjust their mind to think that you too are a speaker. An event
Yes.
of 50,000, 250,000, a million naira, they just, you can't ask them for number and they'll be asking you what do you want to use it for, who are you? They give you because they believe for you to make it to this event, we are at the
Yes.
same level. It is now
Yes.
you again to prove that I am foolish or I am wise. So now you got their contacts. Steve Harris will always say, "You have my contact doesn't mean you have access." So some of you now, what you have is contact. You don't have access yet. You must prove that you are valuable. You
Yeah.
must prove that you are valuable. Chinesa, before you took over the session, I was trying to talk to us about the cost for some of opportunities, and one of it is money, like money now. So I was trying to talk about now. A lot of people hear the stories where which I talk about John Obidi. I love him so much, yeah. And I try to tell people that how I connected with him, right? I've been learning from him, like you guys, everybody does on social media. And there was a time I moved to Abuja, and he was coming to Abuja. And it's at the time I moved, I didn't care to know what he was going to teach. Immediately, I went to the bank that Monday morning, first thing before I eat the money. I went to the bank to pay. I can't remember how much that cost. I went to the bank to pay because I wanted to learn. This man, I've been hearing of you. They say you are the Messiah. Come and save me. They say you are the Messiah. Come and save me. Some of you, the people you admire, the people you say you call Messiah that can save your life. Once you hear money, you turn
You
your
run.
back.
Yes.
You run. You don't even want to check how much. Once you see that there is, click the link. Some of you, even though it's free, once they say click link, you will never. Some of you, this is the first link in your life you clicked. Once you hear click link, you say, if I click it, they'll go and convince me. and I will now pay and I'll be unhappy. So like, I will not click this link. Even though it's free, oh, click the link, you say no. If I click, they have a way of writing copies that I don't know how I'll go and pay. No. There are people you should be praying for them to organize stuff so you can pay to learn.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Joseph, some people send me message, Joseph, you've not since February, you've not organized anything. No. Why? Why? Organize something now. Can I pay? There's a guy, every time he will just call me and say he has paid in case he doesn't know how much to cost, he has paid in advance.
Wow.
He has paid in advance. And I'm like, because of that pressure, peer pressure, audience pressure, I'll now go and create an event, a paid training, so that this money, because normally if I say, because of the kind of work I do, I may not have time to organize training except once in a year or stuff like that, right? Their message, right? So
No.
I'll be distracted. So guys, I want to show you guys something here. It is
Woo!
coming. It is
My
coming up. It's
goodness.
coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's called the Connect Conference. It's called the Connect Conference, and it's happening live in the city of Abuja. Don't mind this flyer. This flyer doesn't have all the speakers on it. There are some renowned faces, renowned speakers that are going to be on board. And the beautiful thing is, China, that every speaker is going to be in. Oh my God! Oh my God!
You're welcome, sir. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Ready to fund you.
I'm done. Well, I was saying, Jesus Christ.
See you guys in
Oh
Abuja.
my God.
My goodness.
Oh my God. Imagine. Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
I think this would be, I keep telling people that this would be an experience of a lifetime. Thank you so much that John Obidi is here. And it's such a privilege to have John Obidi watch you speak. Like,
Yes. Yes.
oh my God. Thank you,
And the
sir.
funny thing is, you don't even know how long he has been watching, but you've been
Yes!
giving value.
Yes! Oh my, oh my God. Now, guys, Connect Conference is going to be sold out, right? And I
Yes.
can't really express or communicate the level of value you'll be getting. Now, people keep asking this question. Connect Conference is going to be a full day event, a full day event, a full day event. And in the city of Abuja, right now, this is the most anticipated conference. So if you've not booked your tickets, some of you will say, Joseph, when are you coming to Calabar? When are you coming to you? When are you coming to where? We are not coming. You come to Abuja. The speakers you want to learn from that are leaving Lagos, they are coming to Abuja. And you're in
Yes.
your village saying we should bring them to your village. Don't be wicked now. Be
Have
fair.
sense now. Have sense.
Don't bring that Joe from Lagos and you are saying we should bring him to your village. Who do you think you are? Come and join us in the beautiful city of Abuja. And guys, it's going to be an experience of a lifetime. We are going to be having some of the most brilliant, sought after thought leaders that you've ever wanted to connect with. And I'm just hoping and I'm praying that you get a chance, you make it because the ticket is not going down. Right now, the ticket is selling at 5,000. Who knows? Tomorrow morning you can wake up and it's 10,000. Last year the ticket was selling at 10,000, and I'm betting some of you waiting to come to the venue to buy tickets. You'll be shocked how much you will pay.
Yeah.
And there's obviously you can't come and say Joseph. We have bouncers this year. Nothing like I know Joseph. Joseph, there's nothing like John Obidi sent for me. No, John Obidi has not sent for anybody. You will pay. You pay to see some of you that got the regular ticket. Regular ticket doesn't give you access to any speaker. Regular ticket doesn't give you access to any speaker. You can't take a picture with any speaker. It's only our VIPs that have that leverage, that access. So if you want to upgrade, I think this is a good time. so that you will not
Yes.
stay from the gallery and you're watching. This is the John Obidi I've always wanted to see. And now you have seen him, you can't see him, you can't touch. You've seen, you can't touch. So upgrade to the VIP so that you can have
Yes.
access, you can take a photo. Even some of you, even though it's just photo, you are able to take, you have made it in life. Let's
Yes.
talk about the knowledge. Connect conference is the miracle you've been praying for. The big question is, will you take it? Some of you, your next level, the next level of opportunity, the next level of business, your going global is tied to your paying the price to attend Connect conference. VIP is how much? VIP as at today of this live streaming is 20,000 naira. Who knows? Tomorrow morning,
Only. Only.
only, only, only. Thank you so much, Johnny Bidi, for being here, and it's such a privilege
Yes.
to
Thank
to
you
see
so
you
much.
in the room. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. I'm already sweating. Like, see that I'm sweating.
I see that.
I'm sweating. Oh my god, I'm sweating. So, Janobidi is not going to be speaking online. It's not a virtual session. No, he's going to be live in the city of Abuja. He's going to be live in the city of Abuja, and it's such a time in history when we're having such a level of, I don't know, like, this has never happened before. I keep telling people that, like, this is his first official engagement in 2023.
Yes.
We've been listening to him online. This is the first time we'll be seeing him in flesh, teach
Yes.
and share. And we
Yes.
all know how much it will cost us to be in a room with him and
Yes.
connect. We've been able to just, you know, what is 5,000 naira?
Yeah.
What is 5,000? What is 10,000 naira? What is 25,000 naira? What is 30,000 naira? What is 50,000 naira to change your life? So I'm not coming here to cajole anybody, to beg anybody, because Connect Conference is going to be sold out whether you are there or not. But do you want to be a spectator? Do you want to be told the story? And because you don't know how this would be, you can't really understand what we are trying to help you to understand why you shouldn't miss this miracle. I'll take this option as that. So we've been praying, praying, praying for opportunities. Now this is the opportunity you've been
And you are
praying for.
running away. Hmm.
You're running away. So I wouldn't want to emphasize so much on the need to come and register for Connect Conference. I think I'll just try to put up the for those that are asking how do I register, how do I register, I'll try to see if I can put up the this is the link. This is the link to
Yes.
register. This is the link to register. This is the link to register. Register for Connect Conference now. www.ypcafrica.org/cc23. Now that the ticket is 3,000 naira, if you come to pay at the venue,
Did
you'll
you
be shocked
did you
how
say
much.
3,000 naira?
5,000.
Please.
5,000.
It is 5,000 naira,
For
please.
now. For
For
now.
now.
For
Yes.
now. Yeah,
Yes.
last year it was 10,000 to us. You know how we do it. We keep going until we hit
Yes.
1 million naira for tickets. We want to get to a point where we will charge you 1 million. You pay and you'll be happy
I will
paying.
pay. Yes.
You pay.
Yeah.
Johnny BD is
Yeah.
coming and you're saying 5,000, like you are still thinking it. So when you see the flyers, you can easily just take a look at the flyers again. Philip
Yes.
Agola is going to be there. Temilade Salami is going to be there. Selem King is going to be there. Julius Afalab is going to be there. Abu Jibril is going to be there. Edema is going to be there. And Wisdom Martin is going to be there. There is this guy, Dr. Haruna King. I call him the
Whoa!
I call him the king of YouTube. He's going to be there. He has over. I was talking to him today. The last time we published last time we published his flyer, it was about 125,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know what that means. But today he said,
Yes.
Joe, is now 120, 129. I'm like, hey, he said he's going to get to 130
Wow.
before the conference. I'm like, okay. So he's going to be there to teach us. We have an exclusive session with him. We call it the mastermind. He's going to be teaching us how he did it. He has gotten over 20 million views. How did he do it? So there are some amazing speakers. Mirabel Mora is going to be there. Mirabel Mora is somebody I knew way back in school. Mirabel has traveled to countless, like, there's no country you want to mention that Mirabel has not traveled to. And she's barely 23. Mirabel has, I call her traveler. She has traveled, she has traveled, she has traveled. And she's
Wow.
still very young. She's working with one of the global forum and she's doing pretty well. So we're not just bringing people that come and inspire you, just come and talk, talk. No, we are bringing people that have the result, the evidence of what we're talking about. And we're asking you, would you do us the honor to be part of this experience? The next thing I was supposed to talk about, China, is that I'll just close it here. I think there's somebody else I did not mention that is coming to Connect Conference 2023. His name is Joseph Etin. Guys,
Yes,
I want you guys,
there we
if you
go.
miss Connect Conference, you have missed it in life. If you miss this year's Connect Conference, forget it. Your next opportunity will be in 2026, not next year. If you miss Connect Conference this year, after all this sweat, after me, or after everything that has happened, your next opportunity, mark it, back to next date, 2026. So I'm just joking, yeah. But I'm trying to encourage us that you have no clue of the possibilities of the opportunities you would unlock by just being in the room. It's not about what anybody would say. It is
Yes,
not about
IJ,
what
yes,
anybody would say.
yes,
She says she's already in Abuja.
yes,
Oh my
yes.
God. Oh my God. Please, if you've not gotten your ticket, borrow money, steal money, whatever you need to do to be in the room. Stop thinking because all our amazing speakers, they are going to be in the beautiful city of Abuja. Last year it was hybrid, and Chinaza, would you believe that there is no speaker speaking online? Every speaker is going to be live in the room.
Whoa.
Every speaker you see on our flyers, there's nobody speaking online. And you're asking
Wow.
how did we pull the stunt? That is
Wow.
not your business. Your business is in the cost to pay to attend.
Yes. Yes.
And Chinaza, I was supposed to talk about the next in the power of connection. And I think we should be at Connect Conference to learn how can my life change by just meeting somebody. So imagine Joseph Etim, you see all I do, you love what I do. It was because of a connection I made in 2019. Meeting John Obidi was the reason why you see me doing all this crazy stuff I do. You see me go crazy now. You see me speak, and you're like, who is this Joseph? Oh my God, I love you're in love already. It's because of I met John Obidi, right? He performs. It was surgery. He took out what I call inferiority complex. He took out what I thought I was humble, but he said something that I can never forget. He said in that meeting, "Some of you, you think you are humble, but you've been locked in a bottle. You've been bottled up. You think all this you are doing, you're taking it easy. I'm humble. You are not humble." And I love, there's this quote I give a lot. So I'll just end this here, Chinada, because of time. I'll end it with this. When God gives you an assignment and you choose when to be ready, you may be irrelevant. When God gives you an assignment, right, and you choose when to execute, you may be irrelevant when you think you're ready. Some of you, your content journey, your book journey, you want to be an author, you have not made any post anywhere. I want to be a poet. Poet. We have not seen any spoken word anywhere. Nobody will write, I'm a poet. Where is your spoken word? YouTube, nothing. Facebook, nothing. Instagram, nothing. Now there's a new app, Thread. Go and write. You say you will not write that is demonic, is this, is that. And you're wondering why nobody knows you. I wrote on Thread that this is the easiest time for anybody to become popular. If you know how to write, this is your easiest opportunity. You don't need any picture, just go and type. So if you can write simple, intentional, and compelling thoughts, this is your chance to blow. You missed out on TikTok, right? Now, Thread is your miracle. Shinaza, thank you so much for having me. It's been such an awesome time. I would do if I still my book. What I have to say, I've just said just a few points. So let's meet at Connect Conference. Let's meet there. Let's meet there. Let's shut it down. We are raising storm in the city of Abuja, and if you are missing, you've missed it in life. You've missed it in life. So thank you so much, Chinaza, and I'm glad we are able to pull this. Thank you so much. Thank you.
My goodness. I would say something, but I would let the comment section to do the talking. Okay. So my light is off, but you can still see me.
Yeah.
So, my goodness, I knew that we were going to be learning a lot here, but not this much, not to this extent. I just thought we were going to come have just a 1 hour session. But my it's past 10. It's 2 hours.
How?
Yes, it is 2 hours. My goodness. Even you who has been talking doesn't even know that it's that time. It's time is that long gone. I'm so happy that you came on here. I'm so proud. I'm so proud to have hosted you. I'm so proud. Like, this exceeded all of my expectations actually. Thank you so much. Guys, someone is asking, is there no time for questions? You want to take questions before we go on?
Okay, I'm here. I'm here. If you want me to stay till 1 o'clock, I'm here. Like we are here. I can with our show. Let's do it.
All right. If you
Um,
have any question, we're going to put a time frame to it so that we can go
yeah.
on time. All right.
So bring it
So
on.
if
Bring
you
it
have
on.
any
Bring it on.
question, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Just bring all your questions. We'll be going off by 10:10. 10:10. So
Awesome.
as you are still coming up with your questions and putting them down, Joseph, I want to ask you a question. How do you do it? How do you do it?
It's
You
God's
kept
grace.
on
In the
going.
video we say it's God's grace. It's God, the grace of God. Oh. It's grace of God.
Well, I have to come to Connect Conference to know how you do it because I'm sure you've
It's
displayed
God.
a lot of it
God
there.
is faithful. God is God's grace.
My God. So someone is asking, okay, so this question is very irrelevant, but let me still post it still. How do I grow my followers?
I don't think we grow followers. You can't grow followers, right? Just give value. You know, it's just like saying, how do I gather ants? You don't try
Mm-hmm.
to put sugar and see what will happen.
Yeah.
When there is sugar, ants will gather. So if you're not having followers, it means that there is no sugar, guys. There's no sugar. So you're asking how to grow followers. It's simple. Put sugar there. What is your sugar? We talked about it. What is your advantage? What is that thing that you are good at? Have you been able to tell your stories? Have you been able to educate people? Have you been able to teach? What are you doing on your platform? Now the problem is, China, that people think that what they have is followers. Now look at the question: how do I grow followers? It's supposed to be how do I connect with people? Because
Yes.
we are human beings. The people you are calling followers is Chinaza Joseph. So if Chinaza is not follow you, it means that you've not been able to put what Chinaza needs yet. If
Yes.
Joseph is yet to
Yes.
follow you, if the people you admire, there are people that just recently I tried, is it thread they call it? I posted on thread that Trisha Beast is following me. And she was like, eh. I said, it means I've done something that she said, who is this guy? This kid, this fine
Yes.
man.
I saw it. I saw
Who
it.
is this?
Yes.
And I'm like, yes, it's me.
Yes.
She deserves, like, I deserve to be followed. Why? I've been able to share or exude. I've been able to do what can attract that level of attention. So if there are people you are trying to connect with, there are things you must do. You want Will Smith to follow you. There is something you will do that will buy the attention of Will Smith. You want Obama to follow you. There's something you will do that will buy his attention. So the
Yes.
question should be, how do I buy the attention of those I want to connect with? That should be the correct question. And when you start doing it, people will start giving you attention. I bet you, if you start sharing your knowledge, if you start adding value, if you start creating content in your niche, right? People will start, it will be one person, two persons. But the problem is every day you discover that two persons are following you. You don't pay attention. You want to become a superman, a superwoman. You want 100 people to follow you in a day, in
Yeah.
a day. It will not happen, right? Now some of you, but what you do is, Chinesa, do you know people have 300 followers, 300 humans following them, but they're not feeding them. This is a church. Some churches are still struggling with 25, 30, 100 people. You have 300. You want to hit 1,000 first. Joseph, I love what you've said, but give me some time. Once I hit 1,000, I'll start sharing value.
I think the
No.
problem is that they look at these things as numbers,
Yes, these
just
are human
numbers,
beings.
not as
These are
human
human
beings.
beings.
Yeah.
These are 100 Josephetin following you. You've not said anything that can help Joseph grow. When you start sharing tips that people can immediately apply and it can change their lives, can help them, 3 ways to use this AI tool. blah 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 blah. I use it. It helps me. I'll come back and follow you. I'll go and bring my 1,000 followers to come and follow you. I'll go and bring my 6,000 community. I'll go and bring my 3,000. I'll go and pack my. There's this story in
Yeah.
the Bible. The woman with the Samaritan woman. What happened when Jesus met her at the well, and he was able
Yeah.
to tell her a problem? What did she do? She went to the village and she brought everybody. Come and listen to the man that knows blah blah blah. So when you start helping people, you have no clue on the people they are connected to. They'll go and bring everybody.
Yes.
There are people that will say, like my community now, I'll tell them that if you're not following John Obidi, you cannot make it in life. If you're not following the page, you cannot make it in life. Why? I've gotten value.
Yes.
So the big question is, what value are you adding?
Yes.
What value are you adding? I think that question is, we're done with that. Thank
Okay.
you.
So moving to the next one. Why is the Connect conference not going to be online? I know that last year it was hybrid. Is it going to be hybrid again this year?
Okay, I love the question. We'll be sharing the link for the registration this week. So stay glued. By Monday, we should see the link to watch online. We're trying to focus on our physical attendance. Okay, Chinas, I'm seeing people registering. Oh, amazing.
Of
I'm seeing
course,
people
they should be
registering.
registering. They
So
should be
we've not wasted our
registering.
time. We've not wasted our.
Yes.
I wanted to know, Chinas, why I checked. I wanted to see if I've like this sweat now. Johnny Bidi came here. He say like Johnny Bidi came in the comment and he said he will be live and people will still swear they will not pay. I wanted to know the kind of audience we had there, but you guys have proved me wrong. They registered. Well done, guys. Well done, guys.
Well
So
done.
from Monday,
Congratulations to everyone registering. You are in for a ride of a
you're
lifetime.
not doing yourself a favor. You are
You're
doing
not
yourself
at
a
all.
favor.
At
If you're looking
all.
for money, you're not doing me a favor by registering for Connect Conference. If you're looking for whatever you're looking for, is not you're not doing me a favor. You're doing yourself a favor to change your
Yes.
life. So Connect Conference, we're going to be streaming live too. So the access to seeing it online will be available from Monday because Connect Conference starts today. Is we're saying we've been doing publicity for like 6 months now, 6 months, and now it's barely 6 days or 5 days to the conference.
Yes, it
It's
is.
barely 5 days to the conference, and I'm super excited, and I'm waiting to see you guys. Right, so
I
there will
am.
be a stream for those that said, okay, I can't make it. I'm in another country. I can't get a visa to Nigeria. I can't get a visa to Nigeria to come and attend. I can't get a visa to Nigeria to come and attend. Don't worry, we'll stream it online. I can't wait to register. Favor Kamsi. I can't wait to register. That is the problem. That is the problem with Nigerians. Don't use I can't wait to register. Register now. Because you may go now and it's 7,000, it's 10,000. You now say, I missed it. Register now. Stop
Yes.
counting. Stop counting. It's not happy. I don't
It's
like
not
it now.
happening.
Favor, why you behaving like this? What is I can't wait to register? See, I've registered. I'm on the link now. Please go offline. We have learned a lot. Go offline and register now, I beg. Leave the YouTube, leave Facebook, go and register now. Uh-uh. What is I can't wait to register? What if
What are
we
you
go and
waiting for?
what are you waiting for? After all I've said, you are still counting.
All right.
Don't
The
you
next
know?
question, please. I want to ask, how do you know when to stop working on an idea and when one should pivot to another thing?
Oh, okay. How to move to something else? One,
How to
when you
know
have
when to
friends,
stop working on an idea and
how to
when
know
to.
when to stop working on an idea, when to, yeah. When you have friends, when you have mentors, when you have books,
Yes.
right? When you have access to information, that will give you clues to know you've tried this, it did not work. Can you try? There is a book I read, Blue Ocean Strategies. Yes, it talks about the game of options and the magic of like alternative. Going for alternatives. Now the problem is some people we are so glued to a particular pattern that we don't believe that something else can work. Right? So you want to do a webinar, I must do it on Zoom. I must do it on Zoom. I must do it on Zoom. No, you can do it on YouTube. You can do it on Facebook. Some of you, the reason why you've not started is because you are saying that I don't have money to subscribe for Zoom. Da, 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 da. You can start with Instagram Live, Chinaza.
Yes.
You can start with Facebook. And the beautiful thing about Facebook is that you can talk on Facebook for 16 hours, they will not cut you.
There's no limit. Yes.
There's no limit. Instagram can have a limit. Zoom can have 40 minutes if you're not paying, and all those other platforms. But you could leverage on what you can. You're you're easy to go, right? So what am I trying to say is, if you have friends that you talk to, some of you have friends you don't talk to them. Hello Joseph, hello Chinada. I've been this thing I've been trying, and your friends, because they've been giving you feedback, you will know when it's not working. If I've been talking to Chinada, there's a time we will just me and Chinada will say, Joe, we have tried this one, and we have tried. Let's try another thing because we are getting the feedback. When you don't get feedback, you can't predict the outcome of a particular result. Now, there are
Yeah.
levels to a project. Yeah. Now, the first level is what we call input. Now, after the input, there's what we call activity. Now, there's what we call outcome. Outcome is different from result. There's what we call evaluation. Now, some people, what they pay attention to Chinaza is the activity. Activity
Yes.
is you post on social, you post. You're not evaluating. How is this thing working? Is this my objective? Is this my goal? What is the
Yes.
input? What is the work you are putting in? I was supposed to talk about something here. I wrote here, it's called the work required. So before you give up, ask yourself, have you been able to put in the work? Some people have not put in the work and are wondering why they're not getting the results. It is input first before activity. Input is research. Input is the strategy. Input is the work, the steps, the actions you must take. That is the input. But a lot of people don't pay the price. They don't they don't do the work, and they're wondering why they are going around cycles. Cycles is activity. What is activity? Every day they say content calendar doesn't work. It is the strategy behind it that work. Some people have been
Yes.
posting. Just if I post every day, now why am I not having followers? It's because you don't have a strategy. There's no input, there's no work, there's no research. You've not researched your platform. Okay, so before you give up, don't focus on activity when you should be doing the work, right? When you have the now, Chinaza, again, before I end this question, a lot of people see results. Okay, a lot of people have outcome, but that was not the result intended. For
Mm.
instance, the result intended for this webinar was for us to be able to talk about an opportunity called a conference. The
Yes.
result is what? People are now registering. Now, some people now what they will do is there is no result. There was no result intended. There was no, they call it objective. There was nothing intended, and they want to.
Yes.
Now the outcome is that nobody registered. They're wondering why. What was the strategy? The strategy was I was supposed to give so much value that these guys cannot resist the offer. And I've just done that. They are in the comment. Oh my God, Joseph, where have you been all my life? And I'm like, I've been here, guys. I've been here. So, when to stop when you've not done the work enough, right? So, sometimes you have to stop to research, you have to stop to learn. I talked about learning. A lot of people are not learning. You can't just wake up and say, I want to open a YouTube channel. Have you learned how to grow YouTube channel? Because you'll be on you. Some people say, I've been doing this for 6 months. It's a lie. Oh. You've been wasting your time for 6 months. Before you open a YouTube channel, have you learned YouTube channel? Have you learned how to grow? Have you learned it?
Yeah.
Before you learn how to go live on social media, have you learned it? Before you start creating videos, have you learned it? There's something I learned from Steve Harris. He said the 7 seasons of a man's life. He said Monday is season to discover, Tuesday is season to practice, Wednesday is season to gain mastery, Thursday is the season to perform. Now this is the problem. A lot of people don't get to learn. They don't get to discover. They just jump from because some people now they just discover how to sing. Chinasa, they jump from discovery to Thursday to start performing. So
Yeah.
they now have a large audience of 1 million people listening to them, and that is the reason why they are now forgotten. Because you've just advertised your mediocrity, your incompetence to 1 million people. And now they'll tell
Yeah.
you, thank you so much for showing us how foolish you are. 1 million people now go and recommend you to other people that never you listen to Joseph again. Right? So I think that should
Nice.
help. That should help.
That's really helpful. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. All
You're
right. So we
welcome.
have another question here. Don't mind me. I'm in
Yeah.
Nigeria and light is about to go off.
That's fine.
Someone is asking, please, if a person registers and cannot attend virtually real time, is there any way that person can get the recorded version to always watch back?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Of course. Once you have registered and we have your email, you have access to all the replays of every session.
Are the replay is free? Are they paid?
Let them register first. Is it
Okay.
the way you register? We can now know. For don't know. Once you register, the replays are free because we have sponsors, right? We have sponsors for this conference. There is Seller, there is Remote Start, there is Go Nomad, there is CW Space, there is Blank Papers. There are a lot of sponsors. So because of that sponsorship, you have access to the replays for free. You know,
Yeah.
that's free. So once you register, the replays are free. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I think that's all the questions that
Chinela,
we
I look
have.
so fine. Chinela, have you noticed I look so fine? God have mercy.
Of course.
I didn't
You've
know.
looked so well, so good since you
I didn't know.
started talking.
I didn't
Even with
know.
the sweat.
I didn't know.
You're such a fine boy. You're
Thank
such a
you.
fine guy.
How about
It's
you?
not easy to be so fine and still have sense on top. It's not easy. It's not easy. Thank you so much for baptizing us with value, Joseph.
So, Dicta is saying, Joseph, you are so vain.
Mm.
What
Well, what do we say to Joseph, guys? Thank you so much. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you will not be enough. But if you gain value here, the least you're expected to do if you're in Abuja or its environs, or even if you can afford to leave Lagos and get to Abuja, go and register to attend physically. And if you cannot, maybe because you're in another country, like you said, go and register still. Okay, make sure you, as you're watching me, just leave now. We are done. We're about to share the grace. Just go and register.
There's
Okay, so that
like,
you
they're not
can
following me
learn.
on Instagram. I don't know what they're doing with their life. Oh. Follow me on Instagram.
They're
Let's
not
connect.
following
So
you.
if
Why?
you I
Why?
don't know if you're not following me on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I don't know what you've been doing with
Ah,
your life. Go and follow me.
please go
Go
and
and
do the
follow me.
needful.
Go and follow me. Go and follow me. Go and follow me. So thank you so much, Chinaza, for this
Yeah.
invite. I don't take it for granted, and I appreciate you, and I celebrate you. You're doing an amazing work. You're
Thank
giving so
you.
much value here, and I admire your work. I don't just value you because you're just my friend. It's because you keep pushing, you keep putting in the work, you keep showing up, and you keep helping other people to become their dreams. And I'm so happy to be here, and it's been an experience here. So thank you so much, Chinada. Thank you so much.
There's a comment here before you go off. That's really cool.
We can host you guys in Bayern, Germany for 2024 edition. Okay, this person, can you send me a DM on Instagram? My name on Instagram is Joseph Etim.
I am
Can you
Joseph
send me?
Eti.
I am Joseph Etim. See me, I'm forgetting who I am. I am Joseph Etim.
That's why I'm here.
So please send me a DM so that we can start the conversation. That's what we'll talk about, recognizing and maximizing opportunity. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. So I'll be
Yes.
happy to have that conversation so that we can take it to the next level. So
Mm-hmm.
there's an announcement we're making at Connect Conference. So that you don't want to miss it. Soon as I've exceeded my welcome and I would have you enjoy your show. Thank you so much for having me.
But I
Thank
don't
you.
agree that you have exceeded your welcome. But okay, thank you so much for the baptism. You are honored. You are loved. You're respected. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I learned my note is full actually. My notepad. I was typing all the way in my phone. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. This was more than we expected. Two
Thank you.
hours gone. Almost 10:30 now. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Please, what do we say to him before he goes? Let me see your comments. If you have gained something, just drop it in the comments. It's not going to cost you anything. Remember, I'm a big fan of giving people their flowers while they can still see it, right? So thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We we are glad that you came on, and we cannot wait to be at Connect conference. We have registered, yes, and we cannot wait to be at the Connect conference. Thank
Yo,
you. I
let's
see
go.
your comments. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me let you go now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys, and see you guys at Connect Conference and on any other platform we can connect. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.
I don't have anything to say. I just have to say, have a good night's rest. We are just going to share the grace. Shall we share the grace in fellowship? May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you for being here too. It's been 2 hours, and this was not the plan actually. The plan was just an hour or a maximum of 90 minutes, but we have exceeded almost 120 hours. Not almost 125 hours, more than that. So thank you for being here, for listening, and for those of you that are registering for this challenge, thank you for investing in yourself. Thank you for trusting in your future and believing in yourself enough to register for this conference. If you have registered, congratulations. You are in for a ride of a lifetime. Junior Raphael, it's your first time. It's good to have you here. Thank you for joining, and I hope you got enough value. Thank you, everyone. I'll also be going off now, and I hope you have a wonderful night's rest. Please, can I have the link to register again? Just go to www.ypcafrica.org/cc23 to register. Okay, yes, that's the link. Go there and register. Go there and register. I cannot wait to see you there. Okay, I cannot wait to see you there. So go and register, and I'll see you there. Well, we're not taking any more questions. We're already long past our time schedule for this session. So please take care of yourself and be sensible. Have sense. And I hope those of you that were delivered tonight, don't go back to your vomit. Don't go back to your spit. Don't go back to the mud. Okay? Let us learn to recognize, and I hope you now have the tools to recognize and maximize opportunities in 2023. Okay? It doesn't have to be in 2024. As you have learned now, what is left to you for you to do now is to do what? Make use of the information you have gotten and make the best of your life and the best of that information you've gotten. Like Junobidi would say, make the rest of your life the best of your life. And I'll see you in my next session. I remain your host, Naza Favor. Bye, guys.